right. A bit of a different one this time around. We are 4th of December in the UK, so things getting a little bit chilly. We already had some snow and some unexpected things happening, so you never know. So observation is really important. And I just wanted to go through some of the things that you may want to be checking at this point of time if you are in this side of the world on temperature and climate. Now, as the winter settles in, we very soon will have winter solstice, which is good news because the days will come longer and it's always a good time to think on renewal. We have many things to do in the garden. And yes, pruning, training, tidying, organizing, projects from inside, preservation, many other things. Also, one thing that you may want to do is give yourself the opportunity to see, to observe, so you can learn. For example, here what we have are few pictures of the surrounding area and the boundaries that tend to do when the foliage is full at the top of the summer that are windbreaks and protects the surrounding site. Now, perfectly fine for some storms and winds, but over winter, that's where you're going to get the most sort of northerly winds and on other sort of storms coming through, especially in Devon area coming from the Atlantic over into England. So being able to observe and to learn across different times a day, across different weathers, how are your windbreaks? Where is the wind coming from? Where are your frost pockets? We had a session on frost pockets before. And so on. It's going to help you to learn your land, where to plant, how to plant, and what not to plant, and how not to plant. Some of the things as well as you walk around is being able to say, okay, perhaps some maintenance jobs and other things that needs to happen. So those are those, and I use pictures as well as a way um, to log what's happening. And here, what we have, of course, don't forget the adventures that you do around your maybe zone 5 and beyond in your areas. It's always good to keep a track of those too, those building communities, which is also permaculture principles. And again, some things may surprise you, like I had no idea these flowers were at the back of the fish pond. Or what else do I have? Yeah, so overnight, even that it has not been raining, then you can see that there is some trickle of water happening. Where is it coming from? Why is it collecting over there? What are the sources and the knock on effects? We also, I did mention we had snow. So, yeah, very rare occasion. Again, not only where it collects, the depths of it, but also how it fades away. Where are the latest areas of frost? And that also helps you understand how mm, you may want to create some escape routes for that frost to come out, or certain planting decisions that then you know. So walking around and walking around in all types of weather. So when it's really rainy and all sorts of things, so you can actually observe and see what's happening in the landscape. And here you have some pictures of just a telecom sort of, I think it's called manhole or something like that. So this was apparently installed in the 90s with the intention to connect certain remote um, small holdings around, and never got finished, never got used. Somehow upstream, there is something that is not sealed properly and is sending water incredibly fast down the landscape, because water will always go to the easiest path. And not only that, this floods the entrance road, and then that pushes back into our plot. And from our plot, it pushes into the the sort of the creek. And then doing that sort of investigation, we also saw that the creek that has a bridge, the bridge is cracked, so it's reportable to the council and all sorts of different things. But again, this idea of when there is water, you want to slow down the water and make the water trickle down back into the water table. Instead of things like this, that needs to be addressed because are just shooting water on the easiest path as fast as possible. Anyway. So before I ramble too much, a few more pictures of the snow and some other adventures we've been having. But yeah, take the time to learn, to observe, to walk around in all weathers, to learn about wind, frost pockets, maintenance job. Now is the time. Also to stay in. The days are shorter. Stay in, do preserve, do manual, wicked materials, inventions, read, stay by the fire, and build community. And with that, one more. See you next time.